Meghalaya Legislative Assembly Speaker Meghalaya today attended the closing session of the week-long induction training of maiden cohorts recruited under the Meghalaya Legislative Research Fellowship Program. The program, initiated to aid legislators in research and advocacy, is an initiative of the Meghalaya government in partnership with the Indian Institute of Businesses, Bharati Institute of Public Policy. On this day, the speaker distributed certificates to the 12 fellows of the Legislative Research Fellowship Program who completed their orientation at the Meghalaya Administrative Training Institute in Mawdyangdyang. In his speech, the speaker congratulated the fellows and looked forward to their contribution in assisting legislators of the state by providing research inputs and evidence-based policy insights in legislative, procedural, or other anticipated issues of interest in the Assembly.
And I would like to tell you that in today's world, especially in our Assembly, we have observed that all the legislators have spent most of the time with the people in their own constituencies. So they have very less time in terms of getting or extending those informations which they have to and which they need to. So the idea is basically to ensure that they have more informations, more equipped with all the latest informations that they are supposed to have to ensure about policy making, in terms of the government level. So therefore, your training today for this week-long program, I could understand that it was really very, satisfied to all of you. But from Monday onwards, I think a very big challenge, challenging job is, still lies ahead, which all of you have to handle and which all of you have to take care. Now, the performance and the deliveries of all the legislators depends on all of you. How well you can inform, how well you can assist, how well you can help them to be equipped with all these informations that they need to. So today in this modern world, there are a lot of changes, things because of the technology, things are changing very, very fast. Therefore, the legislators also have to cope with the changes. That is why the idea of this Meghalaya Research Fellowship Program has been accepted and has been decided that we should have people in place to assist and extend all their help to all the legislators. So I'm sure that 50% of the performance of all the legislators depends on all of you who are sitting here in this room. And therefore, I'm very pleased to be here on this closing session today. And I wish you all the very best. And we look forward to your contribution to the legislators. And though this year, as I said the other day, when all of you met me in my chamber, that this year being the last year of this 5 years term, it is going to be very, very difficult and very complex for all of you, that how you going to go out with them and how much time they can give to you to understand about what is exactly going to be done. So, but even then, I think it is fortunate or unfortunate, in whatever way you take, that it is the first task that all of you have to do. So once again, I wish you all the best and looking forward to your excellent performance and excellent contribution to all the sisters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Chief Minister Conrad Sangma shared a video message wishing the recruits the very best and stated that the program was initiated to improve the quality of legislation and give support to legislators in areas of research and policy making.
Apologies for not being able to attend the program, as I'm right now in Garo Hills
but I do take this opportunity to wish all the Meghalaya Legislative Research Fellowship Program members who have just finished their orientation program. As you're aware that this program is being done to really improve the overall quality of the legislation and give the support to the different legislatures in terms of different areas of research, especially in policy making. And we strongly feel that this kind of research-based policy making is very crucial to ensure that not just the legislatures, but the people in general are able to really become a part of this entire legislation process. As you're aware, the government has always been very open to ideas. I really do hope that through this fellowship, many more ideas will come in, and our legislatures who are there will be more enriched with the different inputs that you give and the different research that you do, which will ultimately help us in making better policy and which will ultimately lead to better governance of the state as a whole. So I take this opportunity once again to thank all of you for being part of this fellowship, and I wish each and every one of you the very best. Thank you.
Principal Secretary, Government of Meghalaya and Director General in Meghalaya Institute of Governance, Sampat Kumar, stated that adding research into the legislative discourse will strengthen policy making in the state.
The Meghalaya state is one state. I think it's a very unique state, and which we are very proud of it, because the way the kind of a people that the state has, and also at the same time it's also one of these states governed very well. I think I'm very happy to say, as a member of Indian Administrative Service, one of these states which is governed very well, and the way the institutions work, So we in fact wanted to really strengthen this part, how actually we can really build a model state, In fact, so in that process we have been working on building the state capability in a different domains. So as this MLRF is also as a part of that state capability enhancement project, in the sense like how actually you can work on certain systems, how actually we can improve certain systems, and how we can actually bring certain reforms in terms of building the state capability. So this particular program, Meghalaya Legislative Research Fellowship, is aimed at bringing that evidence-based and especially the research-based policy support to our honorable members of Legislative Assembly. So that is one of the very important thing. In fact, we as a Legislative Assembly, again, Meghalaya has a very unique distinction of having a very decent conversations, and everyone really appreciate the way actually the assembly conducts itself. So with that culture, we are adding data, we are adding research into the discourse. So that is the basic objective, and this would definitely will strengthen a lot of our policy making. That's what our aim is in the years to come.